it's all about the clap back. Get your boss whack, premier's funeral on Snapchat. You now tuned into the bag.
I'm just pulling up, I don't know what this money been doing to me. I just been buying foreign cars and blowing bands on jewelry. And I'm pulling up with that chop.
What's good, y'all? Fist Vegas, the hardest voice of sports. Go ahead, hit that like button and subscribe to the Fist Unit while you at it. Y'all know what time it is. If you ain't with it, you best get with it. Now let's rock. Listen. Shout out to Baker Mayfield, man. You know what I'm saying? We all know I got my beef with Baker. You know what I'm saying? You all know I can't stand Baker Mayfield. But I give love when love is deserved. Alright, when it's time for Big Fish to give it up, I give it up. Shout out to Baker Mayfield. He had a good game. And look, for some strange reason, he's just better without Odell. I don't know what it is. We might have to do a 30 for 30 documentary on this. But my gosh, he looks so much better when Odell isn't there. He looked like rookie year Baker Mayfield. Ain't that something? Remember the guy who broke the rookie touchdown record? He looked like that guy without Baker Mayfield. And I know what everybody's saying. Oh, Fisk is the Bengals. Don't overrate Baker. It's the Bengals. I don't care. I don't care. All right, Baker Mayfield is not Tom Brady. He's not Aaron Rodgers. He doesn't get held to that standard. If Tom Brady throws 5 touchdowns against the Bengals, who cares? They're the Bengals. If Aaron Rodgers throws 5, like Aaron Rodgers lit the Texans on fire yesterday, who cares? They're the Texans. Because when you're Aaron Rodgers and you're Tom Brady and you have multiple MVPs, you don't get brownie points for beating bad teams like the Bengals. You get no stripes in my hood. You get no respect on this block for beating bad teams when you got Super Bowls and MVPs. So I don't care if Tom Brady beat the Raiders. I don't care how good Aaron Rodgers looked versus the Texans. They're Hall of Famers, first ballot, nothing to talk about. But when you're a middling quarterback struggling to get a second contract, when you got the weight of a franchise on your shoulders because you don't want to be a bust like a Baker Mayfield, and you throw 5 touchdowns, I don't care who the hell the team is. It doesn't matter. That's a good performance. Sam Darnold ain't out here throwing 5 touchdowns versus anybody, and he playing for his football life right now because they want Trevor Lawrence. He ain't out here throwing 5 touchdowns. So, look, shout out to Baker. Dude put up 20 points in the fourth quarter. He got busy. He threw 5 touchdowns on 22 passes. That's like a touchdown for every 5 passes, and he started off 0 for 5 with a pick. So over his next 17 passes, he threw 5 touchdowns. That's amazing, no matter how you slice it. And I'm not a Baker Mayfield fan, but I call it like I see it. Big Fist tell the truth. They don't call me Morpheus Fist for nothing. All right, red pill, blue pill right now, I'm giving you the honest truth. And the truth of the matter is, Baker Mayfield had a good game. Guess what, people? The Browns have a winning record. They lost to the Steelers and they lost to the Ravens. Cry me a river. Cry me a river. So it's just like, those are 2 of the best teams in the entire league. And by the way, he beat Lamar Jackson last year. He did. So I don't know. And he got a win versus the Steelers last year. I know Big Ben went in there, but just give Baker a break. I can't believe I'm saying that. You know what I'm saying? And I still don't like the way he handled the post-game interview. It's like, it's hard to completely root for Baker just by the way he is. Because it's like, even in a post-game interview, they're like, what do you have to say to the people who called you out, your critics? I don't know who they are. I don't know who they are. Look, just Baker, all you got to just say you had a good game. Just say like what you gonna say now or criticize that. Like, just he has to do better with the media. You know what I'm saying? It's like I said, I'm not a Baker fan, and he will continue to get the smoke whenever I get a chance to give him the smoke. Cleveland is still the scum of the country. I'm telling you, Cleveland and freaking like Ohio, the whole Cleveland, Detroit, all these random Midwest towns are the pimples on American faces. Don't nobody want to live there. Don't nobody care about Lake Erie or any of them freaking or the city of Detroit with that big black fist in the middle of who cares? Don't nobody care about your damn cars in Detroit. Don't nobody cares about your lakes in Ohio. Like, nobody cares. But at the end of the day, what we saw yesterday was Baker. It was Joe Burrow, who threw 400 yards yesterday. And good game by Joe Burrow. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I'm not the kind of guy who hates on rookies who light up bad teams. It's like, if we're going to throw praise at Justin Herbert for lighting up the Jaguars, you have to throw praise at Joe Burrow for lighting up the Bengals. It's the same thing. Like, I just hate when people try and downplay performances because they come against bad teams. Joe Burrow threw 400 yards on the Browns. The Browns have a lot of talent on that defense. They may play like they some shit, but they're talented. Joe Burrow going against a Browns, a division rival, a team that owns his Bengals. He put up a fight. Joe Burrow put mofos on notice. Joe Burrow said, "I'm here now. Baker, this ain't gonna be no cakewalk for the next 10 years. I'm here." Joe Burrow planted his flag in the ground and said, when you pull up 2 times a year, when we pull up to face each other, you're going to get this work. You better bring your A game. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Burrow. T. Higgins is great. Wouldn't be surprised if they move AJ Green this week before the deadline is up. Joe Mixon was out. And, you know, I think Joe Burrow's going to be great, man. I think he is. I think the NFL is in good shape. My question is, who's the guy? You know what I'm saying? Who's the guy? We got a lot of young talent in the league. You got Joe Burrow. You got Herbert. You got Daniel Jones. You got a lot of young quality players. But who's the guy? What I mean by who's the guy is this. You had your Peyton. You had Brady. You had Breeze. You know what I'm saying? You have Aaron Rodgers. You have Patrick Mahomes. Who's going to be, you got Russell Wilson. Who's going to be that guy who year in, year out, we're penciling them in for 10 to 12 wins and they're Super Bowl contenders every year? You know we got Mahomes. Mahomes is that guy. But the rest of these young quarterbacks, who's going to be that guy who we know is going to throw 30 touchdowns a season, pass for 4,500 yards, and win 10-plus games? Who's going to be that guaranteed lock, that MVP candidate every single year? Who's going to be the Peyton Manning, the Tom Brady, the Aaron Rodgers, the next Mahomes? Who's going to be that guy out of these young quarterbacks, Herbert, Burrow, and Jones? Like, who's going to be that guy? I'm interested. I'm curious to see. It ain't Josh Allen. It ain't Baker Mayfield, who we talked about. It damn sure ain't Sam Darnold. Lamar Jackson, he's going to win a lot of games, but he's not going to be on that elite level as far as, like, quarterbacking goes. He's not that. So, you know, it's like, I'm interested. It's just a curious thought. But anyway, I ain't got nothing else to say. That's it. That's all. Subscribe to the unit if you're rocking with me. My name is Fitz Vegas, and I approve this message.